Duncan. There you go. He had 3 long ones. Great ball.
And Duncan is a guy who could force a pope to change his religion.
They go low to Duncan, and finally Wake Forest scores. A lot of weight since last year. And there is a 3-point attempt thrown up wildly by Childress, and the follow-up by Duncan is good. So Duncan has all 4 Wake Forest points.
He's an excellent ball handler and bury you from 3-point.
Great fake by Ward. He gets his offensive rebound and a blind turnaround.
He's worked this fella. No facial emotion, very low type of profile, but he stays with the game.
Woods in the game, guarding Childress, lost his footing, but Duncan with the slam. 8 points for Tim Duncan.
Randolph goes around him, commits. Nice solid bounce pass to Timmy Duncan. All she wrote.
6-point lead for Charleston. Here is Thaddeus Delaney, blocked by Duncan. He has 2 baskets, 6 points, blocked by Duncan into the hands of Harrison. Go into Duncan. Good move around Pollard. What a move by Tim Duncan, who's averaging nearly 10 a game. Low to Owens. Still struggling, 1 for 11, but here's Duncan, and he cleans up. What a great game by Duncan, considering that Owens is struggling. LaRue gets it in low to Duncan. Foul basket good. Ostertag was on him, and Tim Duncan has been the big hero for the Demon Deacons today.
Maybe they're not broken wing shots. They look like they're broken wing to me, but they go in and they're all net. Now don't forget, this guy's approximately 7'2" that he's shooting against. Now let's take another angle up. It just doesn't look like a good shot, but he's draining them.
Expected that matchup. Floyd averaging over 17. Makes a good move against Banks to the hoop. And a good defense inside by Duncan.
Go inside the Floyd at all because of Duncan's presence.
There he is. A shot blocked by Duncan, who averaged 4 blocks, and it's off the foot of Bryce, out of bounds. Wake Forest will have a substitution here. Good play.
You know, Dick, and you saw this guy play often in his professional career, but Duncan has the ability to block shots and keep them in play. Been back there on the spot. That was an excellent pass.
Here's Jamal Gray, swatted away by Duncan. But you know, you're right, Billy, and you can't kind of blame Wake Forest after those 3 pressure games they played last weekend at Greensboro to play this game right now.
Exactly, but they have to regain focus in a hurry. It's a one-and-done type tournament. There's Tim Duncan making sure nothing happens there, but
getting close to a minute remaining in the first half. Wake Forest hasn't been especially sharp. They haven't needed to be, although Duncan with a turnaround now has 12 points, and he's the top scorer.
To get the ball to his man.
Duncan working against Harris, already has a foul. And
forget that. There's Duncan.
Duncan.
They can throw those little passes.
Here's Duncan. Big height advantage against Harris, and he makes him pay. Duncan now with 13. He's
expecting the shot blocking ability of Duncan.
And that's why. And that's why. That's the first official block of the day by Duncan. And there's Harris with the offensive rebound, blocked by Tim Duncan. Now 3 guards again for Wake Forest, tipped into Duncan's hands. They're just too big in there.
Well, both teams going to his zone.
Great pass. Duncan slams it against the glass, his 3rd block of the game.
Play of the tournament right there.
That was a big play. Gets Robinson to go in the air, Banks to Duncan. Great passing by Wake Forest, and the Demon Deacons have opened up a 7.
The big man play, Tim Duncan is going to affect a lot of these shots. This is the first one you see go straight up, and one of the things that makes Duncan so good is his ability to go straight up and get good lift off of that. That time, oh, without a doubt, he averaged like 35 points. He had 107 points in 3 games in the ACC tournament, and possibly the best.
There's the pick and roll, and Duncan not sure what to do. That's what to do.
Dunk.
That's shooting the ball, and from that shot, it looks like still not 100% bothered by that viral infection.
See, I don't think that's exactly right. As they throw the ball right in where we say they should throw it to Duncan.
They come in with a 25-9 mark, and Duncan with the turnaround.
That's bad defense. You let a guy flash in the paint, Vern, you might make it.
Raswell pulls up. And Duncan.
Excellent offensive rebound. Duncan's starting to unwind a little bit.
Called the Southland Conference Player of the Year. Inside Duncan again. Count it. And the foul on John Stokes.
Stokes had no chance whatsoever. Duncan maneuvering the ball right at the height of his leap. Excellent pass by Braswell. Now watch, Duncan goes up. He realizes Stokes is there, shields him with his body, moves the ball off to the side and puts it on the glass. MVP of the ACC tournament
today, including 2 threes. Back to Goolsby, stuck for a moment. Duncan in the paint for 2.
That's a pretty good power dribble there by
Duncan. There you go. He had 3 long ones. Great ball.
Duncan gets Alvarado on his hip. Sonny can't get there in time. The big man just up above the rim. To keep Alvarado on that bench to be rested at the end.
Duncan. There's that shot.
That's the shot. Remember before I said
7 on the shot clock. Hill in the lane. Goodbye. Duncan knocks it out. Shot clock stays at 4. You don't reset it.
looking to pop in now to Duncan quickly. Nobody cuts to the basket, so nobody there to rebound, but he hits it anyway.
Is that a soft shot or what?
We're going to see Alvarado in here shortly.
Ties the game at 59 with 4.5 remaining. 10 on the shot clock. Freeman slashing to the basket. Gives it up. Missing the layup inside.
Now they've got a foul.
Freeman got him to commit. Alvarado came in and felt the presence of Duncan, I guess. The offensive rebound and swatted by Duncan.
Oh, is he difficult? He stays on the floor. His ability to control the inside lets you gamble a little bit, lets your guards take some chances.
Nice high-low. Duncan, the easy catch and score.
Ability to post up and then finish plays so important as they hold off. Now here he gets stuck a little bit without walking, the pullback. The kiss so affectionate by the big fella. And this one, the high-low, the simple little completion. Clear.
Sims blocked by Duncan.
The eraser. Figured I got to go right at him, but you'll notice no passing lane open. You've got the fine room.
Off to the wing to Alvin Sims, and Duncan contests the shot.
And that's a major judgment by Sims, when to go strong and when to kick it out with Duncan in there.
Duncan, 109 block shots in 30 games, and he follows the miss by Allen with a slam dunk.
Clean it up, big fella.
Oh, blocked by Duncan. Great effort by Rutland to try to save it, but he was out of bounds when he caught the ball.
Oh, Alvin, I've been thinking, Duncan in there, you better stay, pull up and shoot the jumper. He had the kick to the corner.
Tulsa.
Nice pass. Say goodnight. Good solid basketball. The hold off. Samaki on the high side. Send it in, big fella.
By Kaiser, the shot clock at 3. Duncan has to shoot a 3, and he makes it with a shot.
Now, this is what you enjoyed, huh? The little kick after.
Braswell to Duncan. He'll have a chance for a three-point play.
Gorgeous use of the post. I mean, that turned into a fast break. Clinic. Deployment essential. Davey Odom has his guys in the right spot. The kick to Braswell. The extra pass to Tim Duncan. And how about the wise change of the hand? Well, so much for emotion.
Duncan spins in and count it. Wow.
NBA continuation. Oh my goodness. Davey Odom's complaining, got himself a three-point opportunity. Well, he's at that medium range, 15-foot. Should I take the jumper? Right here, the little drop step baseline, 1-2, and he may have shuffled that pivot foot. The kiss. Wow. Rode the wrong horse all the way down the end there. Walker should have been involved. Very tough situation. And Louisville, every opportunity, the joy and triumph.
Walker back into the game.
And a block by Duncan.
Couldn't finish the mass.
Duncan down the lane. 12 minutes remaining.
They can never establish this guy. There's that hook.
Well, Rick Pitino wants a timeout.
Dave Odom said he gets after kids in camp when he was a youngster, but here, the patented hook, one of the few times.
Oh, strong move inside. Duncan forced a stuff, and then he stuffed the second one. And on the alternating possession, it goes back to the Demon Deacon.
And Duncan is a guy who could force a pope to change his religion. He can dominate. He doesn't go for the fake. Patience. And
There's Millard. And Duncan stuffs him.
Here we'll see Millard down inside. Tim Duncan they try to pick him. He is so good at staying on the ground, and there he is going up against the 7'3" man. He not only blocks it with one hand, blocks it more shots.
Sufi with penetration.
As an example.
Yep, got him in a hurry. Rutland for Duncan. To the baseline, over Greer. Sweet touch. And a half dozen already for
Very first play of the game.
There's Perral to Duncan. When he catches that one, it's over. And that may send a message to the bench. Wake Forest by 9, 21-12.
Great back.
Tim Duncan into double figures.
Here was when Tim Duncan did a little curl move behind Millard and just lost. Now watch him curl right there. Millard not quick enough to stay with him. Quickness against size in this play. And Tim Duncan can really deliver.
5:28 to go first half. Duncan, high percentage shot. Deeks by 9. Duncan, the turnaround, sweep off the glass. And he says to this.
You got Sam Perkins, you got Rasheed Wallace, you've got Joe Smith, you've got Tommy Burleson.
It's 1 of 2.
Duncan with a block.
NCAA tournament all-time leader in blocks. Tim Duncan adds to his total.
Let me tack injury.
Duncan fade away, good shot.
Fade away across his body. Not his natural turn.
Injury-free. Duncan banks it home. Good thing Dennis Rodman wasn't here. And Ellswick rejected by Duncan.
That's the thing.
Duncan in the lane.
Now what Mike Montgomery to Stanford on that, Jim. I think they played great defense and have had great strategy.
Duncan follow-up for 2.
Stanford in a position, Jim, to eliminate Tim Duncan as a college player. He will go down as the first player ever in the NCAA history to have over 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, over 400 blocks, and over 200 assists.
Duncan lost his mother on his 14th birthday back in 1990. He said he lives by the motto that she taught him. Good, better, best, never let it rest. Until your good is better and your better is best.